Hey folks, how y'all doing? This is Con over coming to you with another episode of XCOM 2 Interlude. We have just secured a disabled UFO, and unfortunately we have two people that are going to be in sickbay. One is Ariana Sela, our more sharpshootery sniper, and Jane Kelly is our lightly wounded ranger. So our rangers right now keep getting taken hits, but they're still alive, and they're only lightly wounded, which is kind of nice. In the meantime, Melissa White over here gets a new promotion. Volatile mix or chain shot. I think, considering how often I use grenades, I'm going to just use a volatile mix. Just do crazy amounts like AoE. And Captain Moreau over here is a major already, so Guardian or Ever Vigilant. So if I move, I'm granted automatic overwatch, and if I every overwatch shot, 50% chance another one's taken. Considering I have covering fire, I think I'm going to take Guardian. It does suppose a lot of things. First, it supposes I actually have to hit the overwatch shot, and then it supposes I get another one for free. But considering I don't necessarily move, I don't tend to be as aggressive enough to use all of my actions on moves. I think I'll stick with Guardian though. I think that's how I want to go with it. But okay, so moving on. What do we get? Another Codex Brain, another hair trigger, which is pretty cool. Advent data pad, which you definitely need intel. And tons of other stuff. So tons of alloys, tons of Illyrium crystals, tons of Illyrium cores, and tons of supplies. There's also some other stuff here too, like Advent Shield Bearer Corpse. And we have so the guys that we're facing now are a little more advanced, which is a little bit weird to me. I don't know how to really take that. There's some decryption a little bit as well, and the autopsy for the shield bearer, which I'm sure is going to increase our armor or something like that. So expand the queue. See, autopsies in 2 days, proving out the exosuits in 3. That's one thing I did actually between last video and this one, is I went to the proving ground and said that I was about doing the exosuit. Actually, a second one of this as well. So I have 2 exosuits. I don't necessarily know how exosuits work, so I'm just kind of see what's going to happen.
From some clown calling himself Van Dorn.
Hey!
Doesn't sound like the kind of recruit we're looking for.
That's Brad for this because you're just too like ethnocentric. Peter Van Dorn's a god. Alright, so we take a quick look at the bridge. What I should be doing probably is looking at the Guerrilla Warfare Center, or Guerrilla Tactics Center, whatever. Mysterious Stranger. Let's investigate the assorted loot.
Avenger plotting new course.
I wonder what the assorted loot could be. And while I'm thinking about it too, like I said, Guerrilla Warfare Center, I'm going to add a couple of Guerrilla Tactics Center, rather. I'm combining both of them. New combat tactics. So, biggest booms, which is kind of cool. I can do explosives. I can do crits. Specialist plus 10 aim when Overwatch and reaction shots, and the ability to crit to critical hit. There's all these other things though too, like stay with me. So if someone actually gets hurt, meanwhile if people get killed, now we get bonuses for 2 turns. Wet work, so experience tons more. Lightning strike. First 2 turns of battle while the squad remains concealed. What I think I will do though is I will pick up both the squad size buff and Vulture, because at that point it will allow me to use my loot a lot more aggressively. I've been kind of like holding off on it because I just don't want to use it too quickly. But I think it's time for me to use it. My engineers are still pretty much all distracted, let's say. And let's start scanning for mysterious loot to see what happens. Autopsy. Sweet.
I think I could have predicted this outcome.
Advanced grenade launcher. And a plasma grenade. Sweet. Shoot her. I'll explain that in a second.
I doubt they thought anyone would resist when faced with the alternative of staring down a muton.
So a Surtur, by the way, is actually what is known in Norse mythology as a fire giant. If I'm guessing that's probably what they are getting at. Advanced grenade launcher. I'm gonna, as soon as I have the supplies to take care of that, I'm definitely gonna use it. Plasma grenade, so way more destructive for my own guys. Awesome. And let's do the data pad decryption, and then we'll do a facility lead. So first things first, to do this, we can get the intel, because I definitely need the intel these days.
applications stemming from this technology. I'll have a report assembled as soon as the research is complete.
So the first exosuit is? Okay, vigilance, oh well. Exosuit. One exosuit has been added to the inventory. So, wrist-mounted rocket launcher? Oh, that's so awesome. I wish I understood what these things did, but it looks gonna be amazing, I'm sure. Hopefully we get the mysterious loot. Yeah, people are... Oh, jeez, okay. So next supply drop, we're gonna get hammered in terms of supplies that we get, which is gonna be unfortunate. But hey, you know, people are healing from their wounds, which is great. And I'm actually pretty pleased about where things are right now, so that's good. So 2 more days to the assorted loot. Let's do that. Oh, jeez. I'm sorry. He is going to be totally remade into either some sort of real Russian dude, or he's going to be like a John Lennon fan. Hands down. Like that's going to be him. Guerrilla Tactics School. I said I was going to put somebody else in for the next level. So, Matt Walker, you are going to become a ranger. Enjoy. Assorted loot. Now give me the loot. I don't know what the yellow thing was, but it doesn't look good. Idle staff. Oh, cool. Thanks for letting me know that. I appreciate that. So let us empty. There's a while for that. That's gonna take for a long time. Let's put you in here. Battlefield medicine will make us get healing a lot easier. Let's also choose a couple more projects while we're here. So experimental heavy weapon, experimental grenade. So let's do that. Maybe do a spider suit?
Right away, Commander.
Nah.
Word when the project is complete.
Let's do an experimental ammo. So we have a fair amount of stuff happening right now. A lot of research, which is good, because now we have an engineer there. So, loot. Oh, dear God, come on.
I am sure you will find the results to be as intriguing as I do, Commander.
I already have the lead on 2 different places, so I'm not going to use it necessarily. What I probably will do is do psionics pretty soon. But I'm not going to be able to build anything, so let's do this.
The Advent shield bearers are quite similar to the bulk of Advent's forces, in that they are the product of careful genetic engineering that generally mirrors the human form. Most of their unique qualities come from a difference in equipment and armor. Components I'm sure Shen would have an interest in examining.
You know, frankly, Shen would just have fun just playing with everything, but that's really neither here nor there. So, 3 days.
I have to admit, there is something exciting about working under the more intense...
Blah. Okay, supply drop in 2 days. A lot of stuff's happening to us in less than a week. I gotta be worried about the Avatar project. I had to start making moves on that. Scope and an Advent data pad. Oh, cool.
Setting course for Eastern United States.
I'm gonna check the black market real quick. Yeah, I'm gonna check the black market and I'm gonna see if I can move
Plotting new course.
to connect with another thing. Agility and flashbang stores. Oh, I'm totally not selling this, but that looks, oh my god, that looks so cool. Oh, okay. That's probably gonna go to one of my, what you call it? What's their name? Good god, Rangers. I was gonna say assault, and that's not right. No, we're holding on to that. We're gonna hold on to that too. I should probably give it to one of my Rangers again, because those guys just keep getting rocked. Fair amount of alloys, fair amount of crystals. We're not gonna worry about that. Buy? What's there to buy? Superior perception? Wonder what that actually does. 104 supplies for 23 intel. No. You know what? I'm not trading my intel. Screw that. As much as I might want this stuff, I can't afford to do it right now. So, do I go to New Chile? Or to make contact in West Africa? Oh, yeah. Okay, so maybe what I'll do is I'll go to let's go to West Africa. I know I really said I was going to try to get South America really, really quick. So maybe what I'll do over here is I'll build... Oh my gosh! Okay, 75 supplies? I don't have enough supplies. Oh god. Okay, so maybe what I will do is actually sell a couple of these things. Oi. $75, so I'm just gonna drop like that much. That's more than enough, so do that. We'll do a radio relay for 2 to 4 days, which is good. And that'll allow us to get a cheaper inroads with the other 2 regions. Oh, come on!
Communication coming in for you now, Commander. I had high hopes for resistance under your leadership, Commander.
Progress 2.
You have outdone yourself.
Okay. It's a major breakthrough problem. If I have to worry about that. And I don't really want to spend. Oh, jeez. Viper. Poisonous rounds. Son of a pup. Okay. Ay. Okay. I gotta finish this relay. And I definitely have to take out one of these facilities.
Commander, the aliens continue to make progress on the Avatar project. If we're going to slow them down, we'll need to move fast.
I'm working on it, Bradford.
Facility now operating.
Yay! Effectiveness of automated defenses? I still don't know what happens when the automated defenses even work. Like, how often are we going to get attacked by UFOs? UFO. Additional ground assaults. I imagine it's going to be really cool once it actually happens, but for right now, I'm just so lost at what's going on. Not so lost, that's a little bit pushing it. And there's this thing now. Jeez, experimental armor.
These
Cool.
shield bearers are not all that dissimilar from their various Advent peers. Their armor is perhaps the most distinctive feature differentiating them.
Cool. So facility lead. I don't really need that right now. Psionics, let's do this, because I don't know how well it's going to go, and I'm sure I'll need that eventually.
Begins immediately, Commander. I'll contact you when I have a full report available.
And we're going to get interrupted again in a second. Uh-huh. Ah, okay, whatever. Okay, oh wow, okay, I feel a lot better about that. Operation Laughing Blade, cool. So I'll get almost 200 supplies and 110 intel, which I needed anyway. So let's launch that mission, bro. And just look how sexy all these people look. Alright folks, when we come back, we're going to tackle this next mission. I might even bring along our newest Grenadier, just so that way I can play and have lots of fun with that. So, if you like what you've been seeing, please feel free to let me know that by the comments and like kind of lovely stuff like that. And this is Con Ulrich signing off. So you guys all have a great day, and I'll see you all soon. Take it easy.